Hey everybody, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. Today we are bringing you another TEMU haul. This is a little different. Normally, or lately, I've been trying to focus more on the cheaper end of things. Today I thought we'd try out, well, some more cheaper things. But I also want to check out and see what some of the higher end stuff has to offer. So let's get into it. Alright, so I was really interested last time we checked out the Razer gaming mouse. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. So this right here is a Logitech G102, supposedly gaming mouse, that came in really cheap. Prices will be up here like normal. So let's jump into it and check it out. Inside you have instructions and a warranty card, half in English. Then you have the actual mouse here. Cable doesn't feel too bad, but something feels a little off about it. I'm not sure. You do have the packaging with the Logitech G on top. But overall, the mouse feels pretty nice. Definitely feels like a Logitech mouse. From what I can tell, it appears to be legitimate. Just like the Razer mouse in the past video, there was some speculation as to whether or not that one was legitimate. I confirmed it definitely is a real Razer mouse. So I'm guessing this one is a real Logitech, considering the price wasn't much cheaper here than you can get it for on Amazon. Just like last time, I'll give this one a quick test on my actual computer, and at the end of the video, I'll give you my feedback on it. All right, since I ordered these a couple of months ago, next up is a brown box. I don't know what's in it. I don't remember. Let's check it out. Okay. This is a little accessory keypad. I actually found one of these in one of my Amazon return boxes at one point. I do Amazon return pallets sometimes. I got a big video coming out on that soon, so stay tuned, like and subscribe if you want to learn everything you can about buying and selling Amazon pallets. So first thing I'm going to notice is the key switches keycaps are not all on the same way. So let's fix that. This looks like it is laser cut from acrylic. You can kind of see clean through there. On the bottom, they actually left the paper on the acrylic. These tend to come in sheets. It is USB Type-C. You have a knob that is also clicky. Let's get a good sound test on that. And then underneath the switches, you have replaceable what appear to be cherry blue switches or similar to. Now these are a bit of a more louder mechanical tactile switch, but man, that little thing looks nice. It's got a very clean aesthetic to it. Volume knob feels nice. Sticks up a little higher than I'd like though. You'd think they could have cleaned that up a little bit by getting it a little closer to the board. But overall, it looks nice. You got a USB A to C cable here with some nice little purple accents on it. So what this is useful for is if you play games, if you video edit, this is just a nice little extra pad you can hook up and you can run different software through it. Just like the mouse, I'm going to check this thing out on my actual computer, see how easy or hard it is to program and get the switches going. And I will let you know at the end of the video. Now, when it comes to powering your everyday resources, your phones, your tablets, your computers, I like nicer power modules. I like external power banks. I like just neat looking power stations or useful multi-plug. Now this one here, the price on this one is kind of all over the place. When I ordered it, it was like $4. I've seen it as high as $40, all on TEMU. And it kind of jumps back and forth. This does boast a rating of up to 185 watts, but I don't think that's going to be combined. If you look at the back little chart here, it's got a whole bunch of different models for how many volts and amps you're actually going to get. So it's going to vary, but I will test this out as well. Something kind of nice depending on which market you're in though. It does also come with a European adapter. Just slots in like that and off you go. You guys have been watching my channel for a while. You are well aware that I am a fan of keyboards. So once again, we are testing another keyboard. If I remember correctly, this was a mouse and a keyboard combo. Okay. We can see the box looks pretty snazzy. Got some heft to it. We'll check out the mouse first. Get that box out of here. All right, starting out with the mouse, this is called the M8 by Zhihao Lang. Might be pronouncing that right, might not be. Pretty decent braided USB cable. Ooh, that's got a good look to it. I like that. Check that out. So it's got the honeycomb cutout pattern for weight reduction and looks. It does not weigh a lot. I don't have anything to measure weight on stuff this small. The weight of my mouse has never been a huge thing to me. I know that's big to a lot of people, but I imagine people who are that much worried about weight are probably gonna go with a cordless model, of which this is not. See on the bottom here, it's kind of neat. Let's see if I can get it in focus. You have the exposed PCB underneath. Then you have a button for RGB. Interesting choice to put it on the bottom, but I don't imagine many people are going to be worried about changing their RGB while they're playing. Honestly, that's got a really nice solid feel. We're definitely going to test this one out and I'll let you guys know. All right, jumping into the meat and potatoes of this combo. So the mouse was called the M8. This is called the T8 by Zhihao Lang. Again, not sure how to pronounce that properly. If anyone knows, let me know down below. All right, starting right off, before I even touch the keyboard, this is a sub $40 deal for mouse, keyboard, and check out this cable. That is included. Now that is a deal right there. Shoot, sometimes I've seen these cables going as high as like 80 bucks. It's got some real nice feel to it. Good looking coil. This is in the green color. I'm sure they had other color choices. We'll put those up here on the screen for you guys. That is a nice addition. On top of which, this is a hot swappable keyboard with mechanical switches. Looks like we have the 3-pin. And then we have the actual board itself. Now again, this board is probably going to be super similar to a lot of the cheaper boards that I've already gotten from TEMU, but I just really enjoy checking them out. Like that, like look at that. Look at this combo right here. I'm not sure about the green cable with it. They probably could have gone with a better teal. I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick that up. We'll try to do it on the main camera here just for color sakes. But you can see that the cable is a green, the keys are a teal. So jumping right into the keyboard, quick sound test. A little bit of a hollow sound. So the board looks good, USB Type-C. This is not going to be wireless at this price point. Pretty understandable. Let's do a quick flex on the deck test. Little tiny bit of flex, but overall pretty solid. Popping off a few of these keys here. We'll see that it's got the blue style switches. Again, these are a little bit louder. These aren't linear, not quite as popular as most people, but hey, this is a great starter kit to build your own board. Pull these keys off, swap out your own switches, put some dampening material behind it, and this thing might sound pretty awesome. All right, now to jump into what I call some desk accessories. I thought these looked super neat. Honestly, you could probably use these anywhere. Oh yeah, look at that. This is so this is supposed to be like a Bluetooth speaker with kind of a vintage wooden look to it. I have no idea how good this thing is gonna sound, but we'll check it out. First thing I'm noticing, we got the cables built in. This is very lightweight. So I think this is one of those things that's going to look pretty good from about 5 feet away. You get up close, you'll start to notice the wrap they put on here is kind of peeling. Knob feels really nice, good retention. USB and your aux port here. We'll test it out, see how it sounds either way. Obviously, the biggest issue with this is if either of these cables get damaged, well, they're permanently installed. No replacing it. I believe this was around 20 bucks. Price will be right up here. So, you know, we'll take a sound test. You guys let me know what you think. All right, we're gonna power it with my FJ Dynamics Pony 500. If you guys haven't seen the video on this, go check it out. This little thing, super neat. Power for days for all of your USB devices. We got a little blue light on top. It's got a little starting sound. All right, so it does appear to be Bluetooth. Once we have it powered on, you'll see a blue light here. It's gonna show up in your devices as E3513, different devices depending. I don't know how linearly they add the Bluetooth modules in these, but they could be totally different from unit to unit. But let's go ahead and check it out and see how it sounds. Also, this phone right here, This phone is the new A15. I'm gonna have a video coming out on this soon. This phone will be a giveaway phone. I'm almost done with my testing. So if you want a chance to win this phone right here, make sure to like and subscribe and catch the video as it comes out here in the next week. So judging by the starting noise, I didn't expect this thing to sound any good. For mids, average, highs, really good, pretty much zero bass. But if you're just looking for something to add in with a system, that's not bad. How do you guys think it looks? You guys think it looks decent? You guys think it looks cheap? Probably could have done something different on the plastic, but I mean, for 20 bucks, realistically, for 20 bucks, there's probably a lot better sound bars or Bluetooth speakers you can get with built-in batteries. So this is kind of going to be, if you're looking for something with this look, this aesthetic. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think down below. I've reviewed quite a few speakers and Bluetooth options at this point. So it is nice to see that it's Bluetooth. I don't like that the cable is not removable. And I would definitely prefer to have seen this with a battery option, but it's not really made for portability, I guess. But the problem is you set this up on a shelf, then you got to run power to it. You can plug in your devices or Bluetooth, so there's some positives, some negatives, but I'll leave this one up to you guys. What do you guys think about this? Is it worth it? All right, let's get on to what I think is the coolest part of this entire haul for looks. Let's check it out. So these here I have seen all over the place. I have seen these in many different price ranges, but I've never actually bought one. So I have no idea if this is going to be worth it. This definitely lands in the category of one of the more expensive things I bought from TEMU, especially without a lot of utility. This was just over $53. So far the case is looking good. Got some decent packing material here. Some instructions. Let's check this out on the side, see what we got in here. I know, you guys don't even know what this is. This is gonna be the fun one. So starting off here, looks like it does charge or power with USB Type-C. Not sure if this has a built-in battery. For what it is, I wouldn't be surprised if this one is just made to plug in. This is supposed to mimic the idea of a vacuum tube clock. So far, I can kind of see what they're doing here. They have different LEDs positioned along different acrylic covers. So let's plug it in and see how it looks. So as it starts up here, it looks like it's just rotating through different number combinations. All right, I did cut off some of the background lights here just to get a better view of this. So you can see from the front here that it has 4 different digits for the time, plus the second time. There are multiple different modes that show you the different colors and options. For 52 bucks, if you're looking for a gift for somebody, if you're looking for some kind of statement piece, this thing is neat. Let's give it back. Honestly, for 53 bucks, this thing is super neat. I imagine there's a lot of different ways you could put this up. This would be a super cool gift for somebody on Christmas, on a holiday, birthdays, just something different, you know, and it's not $300 or $400 like the ones that are made out of actual vacuum tubes. So super cool. Highly recommend this thing. It was super easy to set up. As soon as you get on, I pressed mode, set, put my time in, it stayed. If I press mode, it clicks through, goes to different colors, goes to off, does all sorts of different things. Has different color schemes. Super cool. I took some time to test all 3 of these right here. First up, we're going to talk with the little keyboard here. Now, I did download the software. I scanned it. I checked it all. From what I can tell, it's not anything bad. It looks like a very simple little setup. And so what you do is when you get into the software, super easy to use. You select the number, you select the key. It's all done on the screen. You're not touching your keyboard or this. I set this up for volume, set these up. They work great. There's no LEDs in here, but it is a very clean aesthetic that should match a lot of setups if you have black. So on this one, 10 for 10 would recommend. It works great, just like it's supposed to. Both of the mouses, I played through a game of Call of Duty, a little bit of Warzone on both of the mouses. They both work great. Accuracy is awesome. I will say the M8 here does have a little bit more of a DPI setting. I believe it has 6 different DPI settings to where this one only had 4. This did authenticate as a real Logitech. Software popped right up. So on that note, honestly, I'd recommend all these just depending on what you're looking for and if you like a wired mouse. Super nice, clean. They work just like they're supposed to. No surprise there. So if you like this video, make sure to stay tuned. We have the phone giveaway coming up, some really cool pallet videos coming up. My next TEMU video is going to be a solar panel haul. I plan on the solar panel haul coming first, but we've had a rough time with some weather here. So, all right. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you like the channel, like, subscribe, follow. We'll see you on the next one.